Okay, this is a day trade recap, and today is June 17th, and I was able to take 3 trades today. Overall, the market was pretty rough. It was pretty choppy. I think a lot of people struggled even finding a decent setup, but I managed to find some pretty good ones based on my strategy, which makes things look, pretty obvious the way I set things up on my chart. The breakouts and things like that are really easy to see and to find. So my day started with CLSD. This stock had moved pre-market, had made a move from $4 to a little above 5 right here between these two little pushes, and then it made this sideways action. And I actually like to see this. I really do, because it allows me to put one of these transparent boxes. I just draw one of those in there to show me the range that I either need to break out or break down. Okay. And sometimes you can trade within the box if there's enough range for you, where price comes down to the bottom of the box and then you can get in and take it to the top. So you can range trade using these boxes based on this strategy as well. But, it's just a scalp if you're doing that. But I was looking for a little bit more. I saw more range between this line and this line. And these are my Fibonacci's. And, I have kind of a unique strategy, and I've customized these to set up for targets, and this really works very, very well. If you need any help with this particular way of determining targets, because it's really dead on accurate. You see how accurate that is? And once it broke out of there, do you see how it pushed really well out of this box? If you need any help kind of getting charts set up this way and understanding this strategy that I've developed, just let me know, and I can certainly help you out there. But anyway, it broke out. Let me go ahead and see what it did here. I had a nice reversal tag here and a couple of signals here, and I just told myself as soon as it was going to break out of this box, I'll get in. So I got in at $5.26, and I knew my target. Even before I clicked the buy button, I knew that I was going to $5.84. So I knew how much money I was going to make before I even entered the trade. Okay, this was my stop loss here at the bottom of the box. So everything was set up. So I got in at $5.26, and my target was $5.85. I actually made a little bit more than that, and I could have probably got in here and done it again, but I didn't do that. So 59 cents was my gain on that one per share, and I had 3,000 shares on the line there. So I made, $1,700, a little bit more than $1,700 on that 5-minute trade. Very nice, very easy. And I know a lot of people struggled right there, but they didn't think there was enough range, or they didn't know where it was going to go. But that's how I set it up, so that I'm able to predict turning points. And see how that was a turning point? This stock had a little bit of news. The news was funny. They had raised the target price. The analysts had raised the target price for this stock. And usually when they do that, you'll get a little pop, sometimes pre-market, and then one more little pop at bell or sometime. And then it just does nothing for the rest of the day. So that's what that one did. The next stock that came on board was Vino. And this stock ran really well, really hard, made a big aggressive move yesterday at the end of, right before closing bell. It had gone from the $4.50 range all the way up to $9. I mean, really fast. That was a very aggressive move. And then, so I was interested in this stock because of that move. I felt like we could at least get one more pop out of it. This was based on news, this move. Well, it sold quite a bit down below the VWAP overnight and everything. And so I was expecting, at least one more little pop. I missed this one. This was a halt right after bell. It did this quick move up to this Fibonacci target. And then it came back down to my 20 EMA. And I had my white arrow signal, which I love. I'll usually get in on those, especially if this thing, starts to arch up. So I was able to get in actually over here. My entry was $6.78, so right around this level right here. And I knew my target was $7.47. I actually got out on this candle a little bit higher than I expected, because I always sell into strength. These hollow candles are strong buying candles. The solid ones, more sellers are involved in that one, but it doesn't matter on the color in terms of buyers and sellers. Anyway, I was able to sell into strength, which I love to do, through my target and get a really good fill. It's a strategy that I always like to work with. So on that one, I was able to make 69 or 70 cents a share. And I was, again, 3,000 shares, so over $2,000 on that little trade that only took like 3 minutes. So that was good. So that one came in at 8 o'clock my time, and I was out by 8:04 or whatever. 80, what was it? 8:02 by 8:04, I was done. Okay, and the last trade was ATOS. Let me zoom out, see where we are here on this one. Okay. This one had made a little pop. This one didn't, I couldn't find any news on this one. I think it's just, continuation from previous, an ongoing trend. But anyway, it had made this little move right here. And so that put it on my scan. And I was just kind of watching. And here we had, I drew my transparent box because it sort of went sideways. And I'm just looking for either a breakout or a breakdown. And I get in on the breakout, so I don't trade short. So once it broke out of this box, I was in. All my signals were good. Just go ahead and get in on a good buying candle. And so my entry was $5.08. And I knew my target. I was just going to go from line to line and go to, because this one didn't have news. I really didn't know why it was even moving really, other than continuation. So I got out at 5:39. So I was able to make 31 cents on this trade. And then it really didn't do much else after that. So all in all, I made $1.59 per share across my 3 trades on the 3 different stocks. And so I had a 47, over almost a $5,000 day, not quite a $5,000 day. So it wasn't bad. And like I say, today was a choppy day, but you can still find stocks to trade. You just need to be able to identify the setup. If it's going to be a breakout, this is the easiest one for me to identify. But I also like to look for bottom bounces, touches off support. Those are the 3 setups that I look for. And I use these other indicators to help me identify, signals, good entries, and that sort of thing. But anyway, that was how today went. If you need any help with your charting and chart reading, or understanding how to draw targets and how to know where a stock is going to turn around before it turns around, so you know when to get out before everybody else is getting out, so you'll get a really good feel. If you need any help with any of this stuff, just let me know, and I'll certainly be happy to work with you and get every trade a winning trade for you. Okay. All right, I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, let me know, and we will talk soon.